Hardy becoming really rather adept at bringing showstoppers to UK boat shows. In Southampton in 2013 it was the Hardy 62 that everybody was talking about, and now at London it's this, the 40DS. It's the first Hardy design in conjunction with the new owner's Win boats, and we think it looks absolutely fantastic. A bit more modern, but definitely a Hardy. Let's jump on board and see what it looks like on the inside. So here we are in the cockpit of the DS. The DS stands for Deck Saloon, and as you can see, you have this saloon here, which blends pretty seamlessly with the cockpit. This outdoor cockpit space, you have lots of seating around the edge of the transom here, two L-shaped sections, underneath both of which you've got two lockers on each side, perfect for fenders, life jackets, things like that. This bench seat, as you can see, flips up against here, but it's a really nice spot to look at aft if you're going along or having a drink. And then what's really nice about the cockpit is under this hatch here in the floor, you have the batteries easily accessed this side, you've got the generator here, and then the middle is left just for storage, for putting down the tender or bikes or whatever you like, really. Let's go into the saloon and have a bit of a closer look. The doors on the 40DS make a real difference to how the saloon and cockpit relationship works. They're really good bi-folding doors. So this one opens here, normally to the left, and then the ones on the port side fold together and then fold fully flush against the bulkhead. So you've got this really nice wide open space. Another nice feature is, opposed to having flappy curtains like a lot of boats do, sort of running along the headlining here, they've put these ocean air blinds actually fitted onto the doors, which is quite a nice solution. When you first step into the saloon, you have to actually check that you're still on a Hardy. I mean, look, we've got this marble finish worktop here, we've got dark walnut here, maple here, purple cushions. I mean, have we stepped onto a Wally or a Fairline? No, this is what Hardy are doing with this boat, and it's the whole idea. It's a Hardy in principle, but it's got these modern flourishes, and I think it works really well. The purple isn't going to be for everybody, the grape, I think they call it, but if you don't like the colours of the cushions, you just change it. And it's nicely set off with the grey helm seats here, and they've even matched the grey stitching, which also matches the grey piping out in the cockpit. The layout itself is pretty traditional. You've got a nice big dinette here, really big actually, nice and comfortable, with a truly enormous table when you fold out the leaf. I'll just do that for you. It's big, but it's, I mean, look at the size of that. 40-foot boat to have a table that big is really, really nice. Underneath, nice little details like the proper fiddles for your wine glasses and bottles below. And the galley is quite nicely hidden away when you don't want to see the cooker and things like that, but you can very quickly open it all up. Cooker. There it is, proper working galley. Fridge, can't miss that. Everything you need. Sitting here in this sprung helm seat with this lifeboat-like windscreen in front of me, you feel like you just want to go out to sea and find the nearest big wave and just smash through it. It's that sort of boat. You're nice and near the bow, a really good view out. Even though, I mean, you can stand, but you'd be poking your head through this hatch. This seated position is really good. Throttle's right in front of you, and you can get to the steering wheel's in front of you. Throttle's easy to reach, and it just feels like you will go through absolutely anything in this boat. Nice, easy ventilation here. Sometimes these windows can be a real struggle. That one's lovely and smooth. And as opposed to these rather pokey hatches either side that this boat has got, you can have a full Webasto electric sliding sunroof, and you can also have a sunroof aft as well. I'd spec both of those. I think that would really transform the saloon. There's plenty of light already, don't get me wrong, it's got nice big windows, but with the two sunroofs it would be a totally different atmosphere. Here we are in the midships cabin, and at first glance it looks a little bit of a strange design in that this is a single bed, this is a single bed. You'd have a head here and a head here, which is a slightly strange way to sleep, but actually you can bring this berth out to here, so that actually you have a double here and then a single here, which is actually pretty good considering it's only a 42-foot hull. Elsewhere, headroom is, you sort of have to crouch at this bit, but there is full standing in the doorway, so you stand up to get changed. And storage wise, you've got the cupboard drawer down here, proper hanging locker, and Hardy have told me that they're also going to cut into here and put some storage in there as well. Really, this is a couple's boat who are going to have the odd guest sleeping in here. If you're going to have 4 people on a regular basis, you're probably better off with the regular R-cabin 42, but I think for the size of the boat and the style, it actually works pretty well. The forward cabin is a quite simple but a really effective layout. There's a nice amount of headroom, good room around the bed, and I just really like these vibrant flashes they've got on board this boat. This is a Hardy, and look, it's got purple velour around the edge of the bed and around the bed head, and it's just what this sort of boat needs, you know. Makes it really bright and contemporary and not too stuffy. Again, storage is pretty good. Nice big hang locker here on the port side, and then you've got actually a really big bathroom. It's your only bathroom, so it has to be big, but it is. It's a really nice big space, nicely finished, proper separate shower cubicle with really good headroom. Yeah, I mean, for a cruising couple, it's a really good luxurious facility. Access to the engine, as you can see, is under the saloon hatch. This boat has a single Yamaha 440 horsepower installed. We'll do 18 knots flat out, cruise at 14, 15. If you want something a bit pokier, then you can have both two engines of this size, twin 440s, and that boat will do 30 knots. And so it's quite nice to have that option. You can have a single engine and then pootle along a bit more slowly, but if you want to be able to get up into the mid-20s, pick the twin. So there you have it, the Hardy 40 DS, and I think they've brought this boat to market at a really good time. When people are looking to slow down a little bit more, they're looking at single engines, semi-displacement hulls, they want to go that little bit slower. But at the same time, it's got Hardy attributes. It's well built, it looks tough, but there's a bit more sparkle on the interior. I think this boat could do very well for Hardy.